Hey, baby. I'm just kidding.
Alright, welcome to episode 24.
Whore.
You know what's funnier than 24? The next episode. So we'll worry about that tomorrow. Excuse me. So we're in New York right now.
Brooklyn, to be specific.
Yeah. We just watched the Professional Bowlers Association.
Yeah, but before we get to that, when this is uploaded, we'll be in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Where they filmed Seinfeld and Practical Jokers and Chicago the movie and Seattle. But yeah.
And we haven't even eaten any bagels at bagel places yet.
Not yet, but by the time it's uploaded, we probably would have already been to a bagel place.
We'll see about that. Because the time this upload is in 2 days.
Yeah, I think that's enough time. But yeah, we just watched bowling. It was the first time I really watched bowling professionally, other than being at like a restaurant and it's just randomly on. And it was really entertaining.
Instead, we were at a hotel and it was randomly on.
Yeah, but we got to watch it thoroughly.
Yeah, it's the championship, the Portland Timber Lumberjacks. I almost said the Portland Timberwolves.
It's not even a thing anyways.
The Portland Lumberjacks, they took home the 3rd championship in a row against the Dallas Strikers.
Yeah, they three-peated. And it was crazy because they were down 0-2. And they're going up against one of the greatest bowlers of all time.
Norm Duke.
And them and Markiplier beat them.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Markiplier was on the team and he bowled a perfect game.
Yeah, he bowled a perfect game. And they won.
Yeah. And the way the Strikers lost is their best player, it was up to him and he sucked. He literally missed on the spare attempt.
Yeah, and that was really bad. That's what blew the game.
Yeah, and Lumberjacks took it home.
Yeah. But yeah, New York's been interesting. We've been to Queens. And that's it.
We've been to Brooklyn, Philadelphia, briefly Manhattan. We get to check it out more in the next couple days. And then Bronx finally for the finale.
Yeah. But that's more of the game.
Yeah.
And then we're on the illustrious journey home.
Holden, you want to talk about the Mets game?
Oh yeah, we went to a Mets game. My first Mets game.
Mm-hmm.
Owen's third. But we they played the Marlins. They had a 17 on the field, which was cool for Angel Hernandez.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a crazy game. I saw my first Grand Slam. I've never seen a Grand Slam before. And
his favorite player hit it.
Yeah, McCann. McCann did not hit the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
That was JD.
McCann hit the 2-run home run.
Yeah. But yeah, the Mets won 10-zip, and it was a pretty good game. We had pretty good seats, like you could see the entirety of the
field.
Phallic penis.
But, I don't know what Holden's talking about.
But yeah, we saw it. And then we had every Lyft driver in New York City drives a
Toyota Camry.
And it's black.
Yep.
And everyone, the guy told us to look for a Toyota Camry, and we looked for it, and we couldn't even find it. We had to walk like 40 miles just to get to it, and it was already farther than our place.
We exit the stadium, and then he's like, I passed the stadium. And then we're like, what? And then we turned around, and he's on the other side of the stadium.
Yeah, the complete opposite, and he was like, I could not get around. And then he got around.
Like the Beach Boys. But, yeah, the Mets game was fun. I will say Lyft is better than Uber, because Uber was a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, Uber didn't even work.
Yeah.
And everyone that was there driving, by the way, were Lyft drivers.
Yeah.
No one was an Uber driver.
Uber's not a New York type of thing.
Yeah, they're like, Uber? That's German.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a crazy few days ahead of us. And then we have to see your guys' old pal, Connor.
Your guys' old pal.
I guess he hasn't even been a guest yet.
Yes,
Maybe
he has.
What, he has?
Yes.
Since when?
This was the 20th episode.
Oh.
Since when?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
maybe you'll be a guest again, because I forgot.
Yeah,
But,
he'll be our guest next week, actually.
Yeah.
Because Holden forgot.
Since we'll see him soon.
I'll put that in the little subtitle for the next episode, because Holden forgot.
But, yeah, I don't know what else besides... Oh, yeah, the Prime Minister of Japan died.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
Abe Shinzo, he was a cool dude. He loved pineapples.
You love pineapples.
The English...
This isn't a laughing matter, sorry.
The UK Prime Minister, he's resigning.
Yeah, he's sick of life.
Boris, he's resigning because of scandals and stuff.
Yeah,
I
Boris...
just think it's interesting because the opposite candidate, or I think the opposite cabinet, is stepping in or whatever. So it's no longer going to be the Conservative Party of England or whatever. It's going to be some random party. So,
all right.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Over here we have a lot of problems. We have Triumph. We have
a lot of problems. We have Triumph, and we have crumpets.
Yeah.
And hash browns.
Nothing's going over too well over in our nation.
Dude, Mark Cuban is having a great time.
Yeah, Mark Cuban's on the TV.
We're watching Shark Tank right now.
Yeah, but it's on mute, so you guys don't have to care.
Yeah.
But
or care if you want.
Yeah. But
so how'd you feel about the states we've been to so far? How'd you feel about Pennsylvania?
I mean, I've been there before.
I mean, how'd you feel this
quite
time?
a few times. I mean, Pennsylvania's all right.
That Burger King was terrible.
Pennsylvania is Burger King's terrible everywhere. It doesn't have to be any.
I remember when Burger King was good.
Yeah, in the toilet. But
do you remember back when it was good?
No.
What? It was good when I was a kid.
I like never ate there. They're like a White Castle to me. That's the same tier. But
they used to have really good nuggets.
Pennsylvania to me is like mid-tier state. It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah, I realize the south part of Pennsylvania is not the greatest. But the north side's great. Philly was fun.
Yeah, Philly was actually pretty nice. We saw the nicer parts than the shitty parts.
Yeah. We got to sleep at a Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
In Philly.
And everyone was really nice. There's these construction guys working across from us, and they don't let us use their porta potty.
Porta potty. And the kids kept setting off the fireworks, and the guys were like, "Let's check it out."
Yeah, these kids.
Oh, yeah.
It was 4th of July.
Yeah, we went to Philly on 4th of July.
Which is a weird way to spend the 4th of July, but
it's actually a great way.
A bunch of kids pulled up in like the Best Buy parking lot and throwing firecrackers.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, this family showed up out of nowhere, throwing like firecrackers and doing the sprinkler stuff. And then kids next to
Kids Next Door?
Yeah, a little next door.
Good name.
Where they shot a few fireworks, but not a lot. They shot like 3 off and then all left. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, they were like, we are going to show you guys how to do it. And they just did like a couple.
Yeah.
And then we slept in the car. And then the next day we went to, technically we were still in Pennsylvania, but we went to see the capital of New Jersey, and we stayed there. New Jersey was not a very great state. I'm sure there's parts of it that are good, but we just didn't explore any of the good parts.
Yeah, but New Jersey's always been known as the shit state.
Yeah,
so.
We crossed to Delaware, so we were George Washington for a day.
Yeah.
That was fun. And then we've been in New York we got here, let me think. We got here Wednesday?
Did we?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wednesday through Saturday.
Yeah, we've been here Wednesday through Saturday. And the first...
Today.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
So
longer than...
Yeah, the first day we got into town, we got in at like 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, something like that. Because the day before we stayed at a, what was it? A quick gas station or whatever. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, it was a gas station in Jersey.
Yeah.
That was a fun sleeping experience.
It's some guy was awake at like 2 in the morning. He was like, "Man, I can't believe what's going on." It made me laugh. And then we come to New York at like really early in the morning, and then we spend the whole day in New York, and then we are at our hotel later that night, and it's like 8 p.m. and I'm like, well, that was our first day of New York, and Holden was like, that's our first day of New York, because it was so long, and it actually felt good to have a long day like that because I haven't experienced that in a long time.
Yeah, in like 30 years for you.
Yeah, yeah. And then, yeah, every other day's been fun so far. Just staying at hotels since that crappy gas station experience. But yeah.
Yeah, New York's interesting place. A lot of foreign people, very expensive.
Did we talk about the intro even? Like what that's from?
Oh yeah, the story of the intro is this. So we're walking behind these like young,
People.
Hispanic fellows, are like kids. You know, imagine like 8-year-olds walking around. They had like ice cream and stuff.
Some are a little bit older than 8,
but I'm assuming they all were like brothers or something. And this old man is walking in front of us. To be fair, in the car, there are like cars driving by right to the right of us. And we're walking down in Queens.
Mm-hmm.
And near Ozone Park, if any viewers are from there.
Yeah.
But
it's actually where our hotel is.
We were walking there, and a old man, a old homeless, shaggy-looking guy. He's bald, really old. Has like a white mustache, and he's walking down.
Very creepy guy.
And he goes, "Hey, baby," looking at like the youngest kid, and they're going, "I'm just kidding."
Yeah.
And the kids stop. They're like in awe. And then they're all like kind of laughing and going like, "What the heck?" And then we pass them.
I wouldn't use the term in awe over this old guy.
Yeah, they were like, "What?"
Never seen an old guy before.
Well, an old man act like that, behave like that.
Never seen Jerry Sandusky.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone's seen Jerry Sandusky because he's in jail. Maybe his prison guard and cellmates seen him.
I meant before the crimes.
Yeah, his little players.
Yeah.
But
his little players.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. But yeah, that old man was crazy.
Yeah.
And we saw Gary Coleman earlier tonight.
We saw Gary Coleman, and he was gonna kill us.
Yeah, we walked in, and Gary Coleman has like beer or something.
This is what happened. We were like talking about Practical Jokers and stuff. We were coming home from Nathan's Hot Dog, which is mediocre.
Shout out Clifton.
Yeah, shout out Clifton. And we get into a hotel. And we start talking about like Impractical Jokers. We're like naming all the boroughs that they're all from, and then I go, I forget, I don't know where Joe's from, and Holden's like, yeah, he's definitely not from Manhattan, and he said that as we were entering, and Gary Coleman starts giving us the death stare, and we're like, what the heck?
And we ran to the elevator,
and then like as I'm entering the elevator, he gives me one last death stare before I get in. I'm like, we gotta go, and the door like takes forever to shut, and then as it's closing, he goes, hey.
Yeah, like, hey. He was trying to get our autograph.
Dude,
He's
yeah.
a big fan of the bagel.
Yeah, we had to get out of there, man.
But yeah, it's an interesting world.
Yeah. We checked out Manhattan a little bit briefly. We were on Wall Street and the Charging Bowl, or whatever it's called.
Raging Bowl.
Raging Bowl. There you go. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where Manhattan's where like a lot of foreign people are.
Yeah.
Everyone is speaking different languages. American.
It's interesting.
British.
Yeah.
Welsh.
My favorite languages.
Scottish and Irish. Yeah.
Yeah. Another cool part was this was in Jersey though. This was the day before we went into New York. We checked out Liberty Park, which was actually pretty sweet. Got to see the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island, which were pretty cool. We didn't get to go to them because it costs a little money to get there.
It costs a little money.
Yeah.
Like a very tiny dollar bill.
Exactly. We don't have that. We don't have a very tiny dollar bill.
I don't think anyone in America has a tiny little dollar bill.
No, the little eraser things, you know.
The little eraser things? Yeah, that's what they have?
Yeah.
You get those from like DC.
Yeah.
So you fly all the way to DC, get them, and then give them to them.
Yeah. Oh, another thing. I'm getting ahead of myself, but Liberty Park was fun. We at our very first hotel, which we stayed at in very east Pennsylvania, pretty much Jersey. The people that checked us in were Segala, spelled Sgalla, and our good friend Chris spells it the same exact way. So we talked to him about it, and he's like, "Oh my God, I got family in Pennsylvania."
Yeah, now he's in Maryland.
Yeah, he went the wrong way.
Yeah, he said he was going to chase us around the country because we know his long lost sister.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Something like that.
So he said it ruined his life because he owes all $1 billion in taxes to her. So he's screwed.
Chris is like, one day I sat on a banana and it changed my life.
And now he's like, one day I found a cigar
and it changed my life. Exactly. But yeah, Queens was fun. We stayed in Queens for 3 days, 3 nights.
Yeah, I really liked the beach.
Yeah, the beach was cool.
People were pretty decent.
Yeah, for the most part.
We gave a slice to this homeless guy, and he's like, people usually don't. And then he walked away.
Yeah. Funny thing about this homeless guy, he wore a Rays shirt, and since we've seen that guy, the Rays have been swept by the Reds. So go Reds, baby.
That guy is lucky on pizza, but terribly unlucky with baseball.
Yeah. It's a terrible day for him.
Maybe he like mugged a lady or something.
Dude, after like, he's like, you guys are nice. And then he goes to beat up an old lady.
With a pizza slice. Hey, I'm gonna kill you with this new weapon my friends gave me.
There were a couple of like college kids next to us too.
Yeah, they're younger people in Queens, a lot of surfers, a bulldog.
Yeah, the bulldog that ran at us.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Cute little fella.
Yep.
The person that asked us for weed, or where weed was.
Oh yeah, he was like, anywhere I could get some weed, and we're like, yeah, down the street.
Well, yeah, we were like, we can't find any either.
Yeah.
And then even earlier today, there's I don't know if you heard him, but there's a guy on the side of the street that's like, I got gas. Like, y'all want to sell gas.
Dude, I don't know.
That was funny.
This
He's saying it to us. He was trying to like.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking at me.
Something funny is I was in the bathroom earlier, and this is when you were at the place working out. I could hear you from the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, like through the walls. I just heard all the clanging out through the walls. And I was like, "What the heck is going on?"
That's pretty funny. The gym's kind of nice because no one else works out here. So
Yeah,
have
true.
You seen them?
Yeah. Holden
Until
just made a crazy noise.
Gary Coleman.
Dude, Gary Coleman is crazy.
He's gonna come in and kill us in our sleep.
Dude, we gotta make sure that door's locked. If this episode doesn't come out, then we're dead.
That's how they know.
Yeah. But yeah, tomorrow we're booking a place for near Manhattan. And then we're gonna chill there for the next couple days, and then the Yankees game, which they're playing the Reds, and we're Reds fans, so we're gonna be cheering for the Reds.
Yep.
So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. Hopefully they win. If they lose, it'll be disappointing.
Yeah, I didn't bring Red stuff, so I'm gonna wear the Mariners hat. But
okay.
Yeah.
You should. Yeah, you said you're gonna buy a Yankees hat. You could just wear a Yankees hat.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm wearing the Mariners hat because the Mariners have been hot recently.
Yeah. So the Yankees.
So the Mariners and the Reds are in this together.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, the Winker, I guess, is the bridge.
And Suarez.
And Suarez. Right. Eugenio
Suarez. Which I like a little more than Winker.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah.
But yeah, this is just a quick kind of New York podcast. We'll make sure to have a video of a bagel in the bagel. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And we'll see you all on the flippity flip.
We're gonna end it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, a little short podcast for you guys. See you on the flippity flip.